Hi everyone, this is my new setup. I hope you like it. Let me know what you think about it. I did make it myself. I spent a lot of hours putting it together, and I know that in my last few videos I've been saying like, guys, just bear with the background. I'm getting there. I'm trying to add some pieces together. I'm still working on things, so thank you so much for your patience, because at one point I did look at the background and I thought, oh my gosh, it will come together at some point. But here is what we have. So I love tarot, obviously, and I have studied tarot a lot as well. And you guys might also know as well, my most viewed video on my channel is actually my Learn Tarot video. I love the symbols in tarot, I love the colours, the symbolism, and I also love art. And for those of you that don't know, I studied fashion, and I actually worked in the fashion industry, and I used to do prints for big companies. So, you know, for me, I love art and I love tarot, so it just all kind of came together. And also, the Rider-Waite deck, which this is all inspired by, is actually in the public domain, so you can actually take inspiration from it. Hence lots of other artists and publishers make their versions of the deck, if you know what I mean. So just wanted to mention that as well. Okay, so I'm going to take you on a little tour. I'm going to show you exactly what I was inspired by and how it all came together. So first and foremost, I did a ton of research, and I really kind of picked the pieces that I thought I was really intrigued by and very fascinated by. And so I came across on Google the Hills of Heart's Desire. So this is what it looks like. Now you probably can't see it, but this is a village which is basically based on the Rider-Waite tarot that we see. So there are certain elements in here, for example, which you can't even see, but you've got the castle here, right, which we see in tarot. You've got these two people here which appear in the Ten of Cups. You've also got as well, let me just show you actually, because this is really quite fascinating in so many ways. But you've also got the Tower. You've got, I believe that this is the person carrying the Ten of Wands. Don't even know if you can see it, but if you Google it, you'll find so much information, and I was just fascinated. And I love like little dioramas, you know, the kind of sets that people make based on things. I just thought that would be unique, but I wanted to really make it quite pop and very colourful. So what I will do is I'll show you what I started with. So first and foremost, I was really inspired by the Star card, and so we made the white. When I say we, it's literally just me, to be honest. I made these white stars, and I just stuck them here. I was thinking actually maybe I'll add one here, but the thing is, in my videos you're not really going to see it anyway, so that's the thing. So I was really inspired by these stars and the symbolism behind it as well. Obviously the main star here is the sun. Speaking actually of the sun actually appears sort of in the background of the moon card, so I feel like we kind of have the sun there anyways, and of course that is inspired by the moon, so we have the moon there as well. Ta-da! We also have one of the towers there as well, like literally in the background. I was thinking about doing something here as well, because if you guys look at the Temperance card, you will find that there is also a tower in the background there as well. Let me just find it actually so I can show you, because there are overlapping symbols in all of the cards. Oh no, actually it's not in there. It's actually in the background of the Death card. Oh yes. I'm pretty sure though there's an overlap here as well. Like, I'm pretty sure that it must be somewhere around there as well, because you've got the sun in the background there with the tower there as well, and the tower on the other side. So that's obviously where this is happening. Like, this is obviously there, but I also have a feeling that somewhere in the background there must be towers somewhere around there, because that's literally where the sun is rising and setting. So yeah, there's something going on there. And we also have the tower here, so I really wanted a tower because it makes sense to put it there. Okay, so that's why that is there. Then the other thing I found as well is the Hermit. So I know we're getting a little bit biased here, but bear with me, I would have still picked this regardless. I am a Virgo sun, okay? And to me, right, when I was doing a ton of research, there's literally a fly on my table. Okay, when I was doing research, I could not believe it when I heard and felt and saw and knew this was special. The Hermit's face is actually the face in the moon. Yes, that is crazy. And for those of you that know, of course, I am Moonlight Guidance. My name is actually, in Sanskrit, means moonlight. And I am also a Virgo. So to me, this was like a crazy little thing that I could not stop myself from incorporating into the whole thing. So I actually brought in the little Hermit's lamp, which we see right in that little corner there. And of course, this of course means so much because it's literally the Hermit in the moon. And yeah, anyways, got some Virgo energy there. Okay, so where else do we go next? Let's go to the castle. The castle was the first thing that I really introduced onto my channel, and a lot of you did see it. Yes, it was very, very hard to to construct that. I'm not even going to lie. It was very, very difficult and extremely, extremely challenging. But it's there, and that's all that matters. So the castle, if I show you, is in the Four of Wands card. You can see it right there. It goes all the way across, and actually the castle, I actually put it slightly down. There is a bridge that I actually did put, so we've got bridge there. It's a very similar bridge to the one that you see in the Five of Cups card, but it is hidden because I just lowered it down, because the thing is, when I do my videos I go like this, so you're not really going to see a lot of the top stuff if the castle was too high up, so you know, proportion. And then we also have the castle in the background of the Chariot card, so we have that there, and we also have the castle in the background of the King of Pentacles, and these are really uplifting cards, so couldn't not have the castle, you know what I mean? It's pretty historic, it's got a lot of meaning to it, and they're all very, very beautiful and yellow cards. So that's the castle in the background, needed it there. Then what else did we have? Oh yes, actually let me go through the Chariot as well. We've got the two Sphinx there as well. The Sphinx, I think, were just really a huge element of something I really wanted to add for multiple reasons. First of all, because they are the Sphinx and they have a lot of history and a lot of meaning in regards to Tao, which is known as, I mean, to be honest, it's also to do with yin and yang, and to me that's harmony, balance, you know, progression, moving forward, so much history, and I just felt like the Sphinx really did belong there, so I really enjoy the fact that they are right there. Now, a lot of you might be like, Moonlight, how can you have the stars, the moon, and not the sun? Thing is, again, like I mentioned, the sun is in the background. It is there, right? So I kind of didn't want to do like the sun and the moon, because it's really difficult to sort of place everything together, and then it's going to look really, really crowded. Then we also have here these 6 pentacles. They are so adorable. Like, can we just, yes, appreciate those. I have handmade these. So yeah, 6 pentacles, because we have a reference here to the 5 of Pentacles, which I'll get onto, and I thought, you know what, if we have the 5 pentacles, I want something a little bit more uplifting. I want, you know, there to be progression shown here, and so we have these 6 pentacles, which are beautifully just sitting there, a sense of, you know, a sense of optimism. I'm just going to sort of play around and see where they look best in regards to this setup. Then where should we go next? Let's go this way. So yes, we have got the 3 of Swords sitting right there. In fact, actually it looks like this. It's got a little bit bent, but that's what it looks like, and it just sits over like so. Somehow I did it then, but obviously it doesn't want to really sit. So yes, we have got the 3 of Swords. I know a lot of people do not like the 3 of Swords, but you know, we need to be a little bit realistic, in the sense that it is there, it's in the background, it's not in your face, and I think that it's one of those cards that when it comes to tarot, everyone just knows it, you know, especially if you're new to tarot, or you do readings, you just know, okay, you just know that that card is in there. So I was really inspired actually by the 3 of Swords. In the Pixies Lenormand deck, I think that's what it's called, we have just the heart, but I felt like that wasn't obvious enough. I felt like if I just randomly put the heart there and it didn't have the swords in it, I feel like it would just not work as well, so that's why we did the swords as well. So that's what we got there. Oh, Empress. So I don't know why I put the Empress card away. So this box here that you see is actually right next to the Empress. So that's a really beautiful symbol right there as well. Felt like that was necessary. Then we go across and we go to the Six of Cups house. I kind of did my own little version of this. The actual roof of it is a little bit lighter in colour. I did try that and it just didn't quite look right. It kind of just, yeah, it kind of just blended in to the castle and I felt like, that's not really what we want. So I made my own little version and yeah, so I can actually show you. So that is what it looks like. You've got the four cups at the bottom, you've got one being handed over and you've got one at the top right there. A little bit like how you've got this one that's kind of sitting at the top here as well. So I really just thought that was super, super adorable. So that is the Six of Cups house. And what else do we have? And making sure I don't forget anything. And then also you've got another house right there as well, and that is the sort of Ace of Pentacles pathway. To be honest, in here it's leading to the mountains, but I felt like it would be kind of cute to take inspiration from the house in the Pixies Lenormand deck, where it's literally leading into a house. So we did that. When I say we, it's just me. I don't know why I'm referring to like we. It's like I worked with myself. So that's pretty much what is here. It sort of leads into the house. It's a little bit more hidden, this house, but I was like, you know what, you can kind of see the archway in the background, kind of, sort of, like right there. So that's the inspiration there. Then let's go to the church. Actually, I need to bring the Ace of Pentacles back because, yeah, the most obvious reference is literally sitting right there. Let's do the Ace of Pentacles. There it is. It's pretty significant. It's literally right there. Ta-da! You've literally got it right here. Ta-da! So that is what we have right there. Oh, that's actually quite nice because we get a little bit more space for this house, which is cute. Wheel of Fortune goes without saying. Here it is. Ta-da! So that's what we've got right there. It's so significant. I mean, we needed Jupiter energy, okay? Jupiter is to do with success and prosperity and happiness and even wealth, but not just wealth in terms of money. It's also to do with wealth in terms of happiness and joy and progression. So we needed the Wheel of Fortune. We did. I feel like we did. I feel like I might add like a little rainbow here or something because I think that will really give it a nice little look. And finally, the last thing that we have, sorry, this is a little bit off center, you can tell I am a Virgo. you can just tell, is the Five of Pentacles. This is the piece that I think I would give a 10 out of 10 if I could, personally. There's not a lot of pictures on actually what the church looks like from the outside, but, you know, we'll go with what is here. So this is from the Pixies Lenormand deck. I mean, it's got a cross here, but the actual church doesn't have a cross, but it does look like a church. And then we took inspiration here from the Five of Pentacles, so that is pretty much what it looks like right here. You've got the snow all the way around, you've got the people here, you've got the windows as well, where the people are left out in the cold, and then you've got here the church vibes, and I thought a grey roof just looked a little bit more elegant, so I really did prefer that more than anything else. And I just love the fact that it kind of looks really cute, like a little village, and then it's like a village in the background, then it kind of comes towards the sea, and in tarot there is of course water in the sea as well, so I think that's quite unique and interesting. So yeah, that is pretty much my background. There are a few other pieces that I did make, which I'll probably, you know, switch around and put into my videos as time goes by, but these are really the main bits and bobs, bits and pieces. Like I mentioned, there's a few other little bits that I do want to add in, especially around here. I might put the really iconic rainbow, because how can we not? You know, it's so prominent and so dominant, but there's so many other symbols as well that obviously you guys are not seeing here. For example, the sword and the wand as well. I'm not gonna lie, they looked really difficult to make. I mean, I like a challenge, but I would just say that, you know, it got to a point where there was just so many things, and there's so many beautiful symbols in tarot that I didn't actually use. For example, there is you know, the High Priestess that has the little scroll in her lap. There is also the keys that the Hierophant has. There is the symbol that the Emperor has. There's the scales. There's, oh my gosh, there's so many there's so many things. So you know, it's hard to sort of get everything out. So yeah, just bear that in mind. But this is the best I could do for now. We still have a long way to go, so anything can happen. And yeah, I just wanted to change up my background. I wanted to do something really unique, and I wanted to do something that is different, that I have not seen anywhere else. I love tarot, and I have been studying and learning and constantly been, you know, trying to find out all this information about tarot and dig even deeper and contact people that you know, really have written books about a lot of the symbols and things like that, like just really getting to the bottom of things, meditating and trying to find out which symbols as well would work best as well for what I'm trying to achieve here. And we've got a real mix, you know, it's not all just like positive symbols. There's also symbols that indicate learning and growth, and I guess in many ways also hospitality, but also progression, and also, you know, the fundamental elements of life which can show ups and downs. And I think that that is obviously very, very significant as well. And I think it's really important. And that's why I also chose the moon as well, because I do feel like it has so many meanings, right? The moon with the Hermit, the sun in the background, the moon actually showcasing being represented as the moon. And yeah, so yeah, maybe, you know, maybe there are some symbols here that you figured out today, or that you found out about today. So let me know how you feel about this. Yes, I did make a lot of this by myself, and I have to say I'm quite proud. It took a pretty long time. I wasn't anticipating for it to take this long, because I have painted a lot of things before, and obviously this is actually quite simple to paint. It's honestly not that challenging. The challenge really was trying to figure out the right pieces to put in the space, and trying to figure out what goes where and how it will all come together. That was the biggest challenge, and it does of course take some time to kind of like figure out what's gonna look good where. So that was the main thing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you feel about it all. And yeah, definitely do take care. Oh, I just wanted to mention, if anyone would like a free reading with me, check out the description box below, since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, those are also down below as well. They're done within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention is my intention items are on Etsy. So I have an intention item store with handmade items like bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards, which you can put under your pillow, your wallet, or your purse. Check out the review section to see how other people have seen results. There's also crystals, divination coins, charms, letters, cloths, bowls, etc. from me to you. All items are meditated with and saged, and they are all in the, you know, the link is in the description box below, but the review is also down there as well. So definitely do check it all out. Let me know what you think about this, and yeah, I hope you all take care. It's a new chapter on this channel, I feel, and one that I feel so happy about. So, you know, if you want to stick around, you can. If you don't want to stick around, that's cool as well, you know. But I just love this, and I feel so happy about it. And yeah, so that's what we have here. So take care, everyone. Bye.